Hey everyone, I'm getting ready to do a stage 1 install on my Harley Sportster right here. And I'm not going to do a full installation video. There's so many better ones out there that you can watch. So go ahead and check those out. But I'm going to skip straight to the end and show you the complete product on this. And I'll talk about whether I have any issues installing the stage 1 here. And I'll do some sound tests at the end and I'll ride it around, show you how it looks like. But right here I have the Two Brother 2-in-1 exhaust. I have the Vance and Hines FuelPak FP3. And the Arlen Ness air filter right here. So that's what I have to work with. So yeah, let's just get right into this right here. Alright people, here it is. I'm all finished. Yeah, that's right, I'm all finished, Crow. So here is the deal with the installation, and I'll talk about how difficult it was. The easiest thing to do is to take off, when you're taking off the stock pipe, is to undo all the clamps first. You know, take out all the clamps with a screwdriver, take those out. And then I had to take this clamp out right here. And to do that, I used a Torx bit. This is a T50. This one, I think, is an Allen wrench, but I used a Torx and it worked fine on that. I'll link all this in the description if you want to see it. And then you're going to have difficulty down here. There's this bar right here. And what I did was I just undid the 4 bolts down there. And then you twist the pipe and then you can pull it out. So you don't even have to take out this bar down here. And then the whole thing came out, you know, after taking out the header bolts up there. What I did before putting on the heat shield is I wiped it all down with alcohol inside first, so that it won't get all stained up. And then I put the heat shield, then I wiped everything down again. So, you know, if you don't want your pipes to turn purple and all that, I would wipe it down with alcohol every single time. And then last thing, for every single bolt, I did use Loctite to make sure. And I didn't really look up the Torx specs on everything. I just, you know, did it to what I felt was tight enough. And you'll see my ride video in a minute where I rode it around for a few hours and it's totally fine. So now the difficult part, and you guys wouldn't believe it, it was this right here. The air filter. And I'll talk about what happened here. I had to take off everything to install this air filter, and what I forgot was the bracket over here. There is a bracket that was attached right here, and I tried to put everything on and I thought I didn't need to take that off. So when I first put in my air filter and I screwed it down, I was looking back here and the gaskets weren't tight enough. So I just thought, like, all right, I just got to tighten it more. And I did it too tight and I cracked it. And that was my mistake. Then after I took off the bracket, then everything fit perfectly. So I want to say this, whatever air filter you're installing, make sure you take everything off where it's all bare. And then install your stuff correctly. For this one, the Arlen Ness big sucker right here, I put in this bolt here with a screw, a washer back here. You'll see there's a washer. And then I also did Loctite on all these. And so how did I fix my crack back here? You know, I cracked the throttle body actually. And what I did was I JB welded it. JB Weld works really good because I rolled it around and it's fine. But don't do what I did. I do plan on buying a new throttle body and just replacing it. I think it's really easy. There's just 2 bolts back here for the front mounting. But you'll see in a minute when I ride around, the JB Weld held up really well. And I rolled it around for a few hours. And then finally, on the other side, I put in the Vance and Hines auto tuner. It's actually back here. You got to take off the seat. You take this out, and there's a clip back there. I plugged in the auto tuner, and then I used my phone to install the map on it. I think I used the Comp S 2-in-1. So yeah, that's my stage 1 right there. That's how it looks like. These crows are going crazy. They love it. I'll do a sound test right now with my stock pipe compared to the TBR 2-in-1. Then I'll do some riding around. So here we go. Alright guys, so I'm taking this bike out for a ride with the new pipe here. Going on a group ride with a bunch of these guys here. I'm the only Harley in the group. But we have a lot of CV riders over here, CB650s, CB600s. And I want to let you know, these pipes are really loud. And I can feel the torquiness of it already. It feels so much better. I'm hearing it pop a lot too. One thing I forgot to do is to set the auto tuner on. I think I did select the Comp S 2-2-1 map, but I believe I was supposed to set it to auto tune so that I can tune it a little bit better. Yeah, I'm hearing like a lot of popping right now. So it's just gonna take a lot of different tests. I might even set it to a different 2-2-1 setting map. So I'm just gonna be testing that out for the next couple of weeks. And that's what I read on the forums, that to just select the closest thing to it, any 2-2-1. There we go. All the big bike crews in the back, the ruckus in the front. So for today's ride, we are riding to Redondo Beach, and you know, it would have been a perfect time for me to set this thing to auto tune, but I forgot to do that. So I just want to let you guys know, you know, if you're installing a new pipe like this, the 2-2-1, they suggest to just set it to any 2-2-1 map and then set it to auto tune, and you should be fine. And I'll adjust it pretty good if you do that. Here are the riders right here. The ruckus crew up here. Yeah, we're just heading to Redondo Beach. We're gonna eat up there, and it's gonna give me a good ride here to test out this new pipe with the stage 1 in there. I have the Arlen Ness air filter in it, and I have the Vance and Hines FP3 tuner. So yeah, just enjoy the ride. Here's Joseph on his new bike, CBR. He just got this yesterday. Pretty nice. See if I can do a side-by-side here. Fire truck. All right guys, we have what I didn't catch it on film, but one of the ruckus, his pipe fell out. It fell out right in front of me and I didn't catch it. I didn't have my camera on. But let me just tell you guys right now how the pipes are doing. We've been riding for about an hour now, and it sounds great, it feels great. You get this whole vibration from it, and it just, yeah, it's way better than stock, of course. And I'm loving these pipes right now. And you know, I have some earbuds in right now while I'm riding because it is really loud, and the earbuds are really helping me right now. I have it connected to my phone, and it's riding really good right now, even though, like I said, I cracked this piece in here, the throttle body, the front part of the housing, but I put on JB Weld and it's holding together really good. I do plan on buying a new one and replacing it out, and it's really easy too. You just replace this front housing, you don't have to replace the whole thing. So I'm looking into that, but so far, you know, been riding like total for about 2 hours now, and it's holding together really well, and the pipe is looking amazing. So yeah, you notice right here I also blacked out my lights right here on my turn signals, the front and the back. I'll do a little review on it soon. I wanted to ride with them for a while before I did a review, but it's by Rough Rider Industries, I think. I didn't go for the cheap Amazon ones. I heard that it might blowout on you. Are you guys ready for some lane splitting fun? Through this guy? Out of my way here.
Oh, shit!
Straightaway, so I'm gonna open it up. Oh my god. There they go. Good race, good race.